Welcome to the Crazy Six, where? By myself. So we're all crazy. Or I'm crazy, or however you want to look at it. Anyway, today we're going to do some Walmart pops that we got. We have some, all four of the Walgreens exclusives. It took like 3 or 4 different stores to go to 5 or 6 different times to get them all. But we were real lucky and we were able to get them all. Plus I got a really awesome Jabba with Princess Leia and the little tiny rat guy from Walmart, which was pretty awesome for $29.99 I think it was. But you're getting like, you know, 2 full-size pops plus the little guy, so for the price that's still pretty cool. And then I also got the Sand Trooper with the dewback that we also got from Walmart, and we got real lucky with that because the box was trashed. And we took it up to one of the managers there and said, look, we collect these, we collect them in the box is trash, we don't really want to pay the $30 for it or whatever, is there something that you could possibly do? And she gave it to us for, I kid you not, $5. So we got the dewback and the Sand Trooper, you know, and good paint jobs for $5, but of course the box is trashed. So, and then we also have the Kylo Ren, which I'm not really 100% about the new stuff yet. I have not done any research on it, which really is terrible for me. But anyway, let's get on with the show here. We're going to start off with my Imperial Guard. So the Imperial Guard is a bobblehead, you know, of course, and he comes on his little stand. He's got his little, I don't know what exactly his little, you know, staff is here. His head is a little jacked, but, you know, not bad for what it is. And it's a real simple paint job because he's in all red with just the black eyes. So whoever painted that did a real good job. I think it's just, yeah, it's just solid. They didn't have to do really any painting except for the staff and the eyes. But, you know, he thinks it's alright. So the next one we have is the Snow Trooper, which, of course, is from Hoth. And the Snow Trooper is really cool. Again, another simple paint job because it's all solid white with just a couple of little areas. They right around the gun they got a little messed up, but you know, of course, not too bad. So the Boba Fett is pretty cool. He's solid white. He's got his gun is painted and his little, you know, an antenna array on the top of his helmet. Pretty simple, you know, pop for what it is, but the fact that it's the prototype and he's supposed to be white makes him that cool, much cooler. And, you know, of course he's a headbanger, or he likes to say no. The most exciting one is the Yoda. This is the Spirit Yoda. So this is after Yoda has, you know, seen Luke and gone to the other side as a spirit. He glows in the dark. He's this the blue color that they have for the hologram and some of the other spirit pops. He's really cool. He is the solid, you know, whatever bluish color, and then they went back and did his eyes. He does glow pretty good, so he kind of will freak you out if you're not, you know, if you don't know he was there. But again, he is one of the Walgreens exclusives, and Amy looked for weeks for him. This is the one that she definitely wanted. This is the one that I definitely wanted. And then we got these two just to finish up the series. But these two are, you know, still cool, but these are the 2 of the best ones. So we were pretty excited about those. What I got super excited about, I think it was yesterday or the day before, is when Amy came home with the Jabba. Jabba the Hutt with Princess Leia and the little, what is it called? Salacious B. Crumb. I don't think he should have had that big of a name. But anyway, he's really cool. They are all bobbleheads. Jabba is, you know, big and long and everything, so that's really, you know, cool. Instead of the, I think the other pop is kind of smaller than this one, but I think this one is a set, so they made it bigger. The Princess Leia is in her slave costume, but instead of standing like the other one, she is laying down, you know, just like the movie. And it comes with this cool little cardboard stand. So Jabba is much bigger than the original. If you look, here's the original Jabba the Hutt, and this is the Jabba that comes with the set. So he is true scale for the Princess Leia, because if you would have put these two together, yeah, of course it would look pretty silly. So you put these two together, and it looks just like the movie. So this is like Jabba's son, but of course it likes to lay just like his dad, but it's not really his son. I just made that up. Copyright pending. But anyway, so his tongue sticking out just like in the movie. It would have been cool if you could have found like the little thing of frogs that he eats, and if she had some chains that went with her. That's the only other detail that I would have added to it, because for the most part, Princess Leia's is pretty detailed. She's in her little slave uniform. She's got her earrings, her little hair clips in her hair. The metal on the costume is there. It's painted gold and everything. I'm sure they couldn't go into any great detail for each individual character. This guy's actually got a little more detail than I expected. You can almost see the individual tassels on his little leather neck, whatever it is he's wearing, and the hair on the side of his mouth. So this is a little more detailed. Whoever painted this did a really good job. They did all the nails are black. His little mouth is actually two different colors, so they really went a little extra on that one, which is cool because you cannot buy this one separate anywhere. So the only way to get this one is if you buy the set. The only way to get the large Jabba is to also buy the set. Jabba's got a little bit of good detail to him. The paint job's really cool. He's got his tongue sticking out and some drool on either side. And that really adds to the detail. But I'm super excited about this one. When Amy brought it in, I was like, oh, that's freaking sweet. And I was totally stoked about it because I kept seeing it online, but I could never see it in the store. Just like the Dewback and the Sand Trooper, we kept seeing them online, but we could never find them in the store. And then when we found them in the store, we got the super awesome $5 deal on it. So who's going to complain about that? I don't know of anybody that will. And our little Dewback is cool. If he would have been flocked, that would have been like super awesome. But you know, beggars can't be choosers, and for $5, I'm not gonna write the company. The Sand Trooper's got a pretty good amount of sand. I know that one of the guys that we watch, Grumpy Nerd, got one, and he wasn't 100% happy with his. I'm a Star Wars fan. I totally dig it. I was kind of bummed that we couldn't find it, and then when we were able to find it, I was kind of bummed the box was all smashed, because you can only get this at Walmart. So I kind of wanted to keep it in the box, because it has a sticker that tells you can only get it at Walmart, but whatever. For the most part, for $5, I'll take a trash box and still have the pop. So anyway, everything's a bobblehead, of course. The Sand Trooper's got a pretty good amount of sand. His backpack's, painted, it's got some good detail to him. He's got his little shoulder guard thing here that's, two different colors. So they did a good job. For the most part, Funko is definitely getting better with their pops, because I think the popularity with their pops is getting bigger. So I'm kind of excited to see some of the new stuff that they may come out with. I know that I keep seeing online a bunch of stuff that may be coming out. But we'll see. They seem to be getting a lot better. If you look back 5 years ago and their first few pops they have coming out to the stuff that they have coming out now, it's definitely gotten bigger and better. But of course, the older stuff is stuff that's worth more. We didn't start collecting until maybe a year ago, and since then we're like well over 300 pops and mystery minis and so on and so forth. And we're subscribing to the Collector Core, and we will be getting the Smuggler's Bounty. So we're going to what?
Forgot the other pop.
Alright, whatever. And we will be subscribing to Smuggler's Bounty. So what we're probably going to have to do is we're going to have to start playing the lottery and hopefully win. That way we can buy a storage unit that we can start housing all this stuff in. And my wife will probably most likely live there because she likes to be surrounded by the pops. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. The Walgreens exclusives were really cool. Uh-oh. I knocked off my stand. It's okay. He don't need it. He's like, F your stand. those are really cool. The Jabba, super awesome. Favorite pop right now, even though it's a set. Do love the Dewback and the Sand Trooper. We didn't really talk much about Kylo Ren, so I'll open him up real quick and we'll get out of here. Again, I know he's probably the head bad guy. I have not done the research. I have been preoccupied with other things. He's actually a really cool pop now that I open him up. I wasn't too excited about it, but now I really am. The detail on him is really cool. His uniform, his hood and everything, has got a design to it, and it's really BA. It's really BA. His face shield, when they painted it, they got a little bit in the creases and stuff like that, but for the most part, it's pretty cool. His lightsaber is actually not smooth. It looks like it's kind of bumpy, kind of like a battle-worn sword would be. And then he has the two other little lightsabers that kind of look like little lipsticks on the pop. It's kind of funny. But anyway, that come out, and again, I'm not 100% about him. All I've ever seen is when he's walking in the woods and the lightsaber comes out. I really should do some research on it. But really cool. His outfit is solid black, and other than the fact that, you know, it's got a couple of other areas where they painted it with a shiny black, really cool. I'm kind of excited about the movies, kind of not. I was excited about the other ones when they came out after the original trilogy, and was completely let down. I had to rewatch them, thinking of them as just a separate movie, not connected to the original trilogy, and that was the only way I could really enjoy it. So I'm gonna approach the new movies in the same way. It is Star Wars. It is related to Star Wars, so hopefully it will be super awesome. But anyway, this is our Star Wars haul that we got within the last month, maybe month and a half. It is pretty cool. We were hoping to get something out for Star Wars Day a couple months back, but of course we didn't have everything then. So remember, if you like our channel, like and subscribe, and leave us some comments. We really haven't gotten any comments on any of our videos, so let us know how we're doing, because you can't get better if you don't know what you're doing wrong. Alright? Thanks a lot. See you later.
When I start making love, I don't just make love, I be stroking. That's what I be doing. I be stroking. I stroke it too.